Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to my Minecraft world. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic today, man. It has been so long. It is so good to see your face. Yeah, your face right there. Your face looks awesome today. I don't know what you did, but it looks great. Keep it up. Oh man, it is so good to be back. I have spent the last month or so just kind of jonesing really to get back into the YouTube scene and do all this kind of stuff, and I feel it's necessary that I kind of reintroduce myself, because over the last month or so we have gained so many subscribers. It is unreal. The support that you guys have been giving me and my channel, and liking and sharing and commenting on my videos, even in a time like where I'm gone, has been nuts, man. You guys are fantastic. I cannot say thank you guys enough. But yeah, so my name is TDC, or That Dude Chaos, and I make Minecraft videos on my channel, Minecraft and other games here and there. And then I'm also a streamer now. Yeah, that's right. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. That is awesome. So, the last couple of nights I've been kind of testing my internet, my new internet, the new apartment, and it seems that I finally have internet that is fast enough to be able to stream, which is fantastic, man. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I don't want to do streaming all the time, but when I want to stream, I really want to stream. You know what I mean? Yeah, words that rhyme. But yeah, so it is so good to be back, man. I have spent... Okay, let's just start from the top. Okay, so everybody that's new to the channel, okay, I feel like it's necessary to go in this. It's like story time, okay? Story time. So for the last month or so, I have been in the process of moving into my new apartment. Now, it didn't take a whole month to move into this apartment. Just kind of some unforeseen circumstances happened during the process of moving into this apartment, right? So, in my last apartment that I just moved out of a couple of weeks ago, my internet canceled. Not really canceled, my contract ended before we ended up moving out of that apartment, right? So instead of paying a whole bunch of extra money just to have internet for another extra week or so, I ended up canceling it. That way I wouldn't have to pay the crazy, outrageous, non-contracted fees that internet service providers around my area like to charge, which is absolutely nuts. And we just went without internet for a little while. Now, that was really hard because it took me away from the YouTube scene, and there just wasn't really much I could do about it. So I ended up using that time to pack and get ready to move, and that was when my vlog came out. The last vlog on my channel was during that time when I had no internet. So just to give you a time frame reference, I guess. So it's been a little while, but I'm finally moved into my new apartment. We moved in about 3.5 weeks ago, give or take, maybe a little bit longer. But we're finally moved in. Everything is all set up. I'm going to do kind of an apartment tour, I think, later on this week or next week, to kind of just show you guys the new base and show you how we got everything all set up. It's actually pretty cool. It's a lot different than my last apartment, and it took some getting used to, but now that we're here, I like this one a lot better, man. It's such a better apartment. It's awesome. So I'll show you guys that eventually, so just stay tuned. But yeah, so moved in, first couple of weeks here, I didn't have internet. It took a little while for the internet peeps to come out and get everything all hooked up and things like that. So there wasn't a whole lot I could do on the YouTube front. You know, it's just I could get kind of prepared and ready to go, or I could just kind of take the time and relax, and that's exactly what I did. So I've worked a little bit in my Minecraft world, but some of the work that I had talked about that I wanted to do before I moved, or in the process of moving, I ended up not really messing with it. I figured now, since I have some good live streaming internet, it'd be fun to do some of that stuff on a live stream, and kind of we can hang out and do some cool stuff over there, which is what I did on Friday night. This last Friday, I streamed for a couple hours, so if you missed it, go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/thatdudechaos, and you can come hang out, man. We had a lot of fun. We worked on the Guardian farm. We got some stuff all set up over there for some future projects that we're going to be working on, and it was pretty cool, man. We just got to kind of hang out, and we talked movies and anime and all kinds of other cool stuff. It was a lot of fun. So go follow me over there. That way you can kind of come hang out and chill with us on the stream and have a good time. But yeah, so after I got my internet all mixed up, and not mixed up, or set up, I guess is the word that we're looking for here. We got it all set up. I ended up getting kind of sick. So any long-time subscribers know that anytime the seasons change, I end up getting kind of sick. I don't know what it is. It's just genetics, I guess, or allergies. I don't know. But anytime it starts to get warm outside or cold, if it goes from like one extreme to the other, I end up getting sick. And it's been raining like nonstop here in my area, which is crazy. I don't think I remember a time within the last 5 years or so it's rained so much. It's nuts, man. But lots of rain. I got sick, and then on top of that, my work schedule was pretty nuts, so I had to focus a lot more on kind of getting things done there on the work front. Bad weather and stuff setting us all behind, and yeah, you know how it goes. But I finally have a night to sit down and record, and that's what we're going to do. So videos may be kind of, they're not going to be scarce. They'll be there, but they just may not be as long as normal for at least the next foreseeable little while. You guys can hear it in my voice. I'm still kind of sick. But it should be good stuff, man. I've got a lot of big projects, a lot of ideas ready to go, and it's going to be a lot of fun, man. So it is so good to be back. I'm finally here. I'm not sick. My work schedule is manageable, so videos should be in the future. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be back. But first off, we need to go celebrate somebody, okay? So we're going to go grab some stuff, and then I'm going to meet you guys back over there in the subscriber mansion or subscriber donators hall, whatever it's called, okay? So give me 1 sec. Be right back. Alright, dudes. So today we are welcoming a new member into our patron family. So we are about to introduce our new patron, but let's go ahead and throw this armor up. So this is going to be their suit of armor in my Minecraft world in the donators hall. This looks awesome. This is starting to beef out, man. It's looking pretty cool. So we got our enchanted diamond armor that patrons get. Now, let's take this back. Let's take our sign back. And we are going to welcome Miss Ruby Mays. She is a patron. She became a patron right before I lost my internet, right before I moved. And so I've been waiting like a month and a half to thank you so much. But to be able to say thank you and really show support into my Minecraft world, because she has been so supportive. On top of becoming a patron, she has also donated $40 to the cause, and I just cannot say thank you enough. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the suit of armor. To all my patrons and to everybody who's donated to the channel, I've actually got a couple more that I need to add, but I need to go through and check some of the names on them because I don't know exactly how they're spelled, but we'll get to that. And thank you so much. I just really have been waiting a long time to be able to say thank you, and I appreciate everything, all the support from everybody, all the support on the channel. We're about to hit 4 years that I've been making YouTube videos, and I got something special for that planned, but it's gonna be awesome. So thank you, Miss Ruby Mays, for becoming our newest patron, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you. But today, I think we're going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to go show you some of the stuff that I have been working on in the time without internet, in the time in purgatory. Oh, and since we updated too, I'm like now officially on the, can we get out of this please? Now on the official 1.8.3, I believe is like the second newest version. I think there's a 1.4 or 1.8.4 or something like that. But since I've updated, we have rabbits spawning around the area now. So I've seen this one, and I think there's a brown one hopping around somewhere if he hasn't despawned. And we've got a bunch of wild chickens and different animals and stuff around here too. So that's kind of interesting. We still need to reload our farms because I'm still getting tired of eating all this fish from the Guardian farm. But yeah, so speaking of Guardian farm, actually in order to get to the Guardian farm, we're gonna have to walk through something else. And this is one of the projects that I had talked about that I was gonna be working on during the time. So I spent like the first couple of nights working in the nether, working on our wither skeleton farm. Now it's really rough around the edges, and it doesn't work quite as well as I would like it to, but it's coming along, man. So let's just come back over here so you guys can kind of see the outside of it real quick. So this is the path that goes down to the Guardian Farm portal. We go down there and that'll take us there, but this is our, oh my goodness, this guy Still need to put a roof on this path over here. But yeah, so this is our Wither Skeleton farm. You guys remember that kind of spiral staircase we had going up this pillar here, and then that is my tunnel or ladder leading to the top of the nether. So I just kind of built this big case around it using a lot of cobble, which I think I want to replace with prismarine. That was one of the reasons I started working on our guardian farm again, because I need to increase the rates on that thing. But yeah, so it's like I said, it's rough around the edges. It looks okay, and there's a lot of land around here that I need to clear to up the spawn rates and all of this. And I need to get rid of that for sure. Hopefully they don't cause too much trouble. I need to block all of this in too. But these are our spawn pads. Now I did a little bit of research on how wither skeletons spawned, and there's spawning areas. So basically what this is kind of the cross sections of a nether fortress. Anything that is in the smooth stone slabs are spawnable areas for the wither skeletons, I believe, if I didn't screw something up. So they should be spawning here everywhere that there's a smooth stone slab pretty much, and it's actually it's not bad. It works pretty well. Oh, this is gonna be awful. I don't have any potions on me. I have gotten, in the process of building this thing, I have collected 4 skulls so far, but that was with using a looting sword. So right now I don't have a looting sword on me. But let's head down one. It looked like I saw some down under there. Let's go. It's got 3 floors to it. So it's got one, a middle layer, and then a top layer up there. So it looks like we have some visitors. So it's not bad. It's very dark in here, and there's not much we can do about all the blaze spawns and things like that, but it works, man. It works pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, it's kind of rough around the edges. I would like to try to replace a lot of this nether brick, but the nether brick was kind of an easy resource to use in building this thing, from clearing out the paths and kind of just collecting. I had to clear out so many netherrack items or islands. There was quite a few. There's a big one right up here that I had to get rid of, and so I ended up just smelting a lot of that down. Oh god, hi. Well, we're gonna die, aren't we? We can't die. We can't die. It's my first video back, man. Okay, good. But yeah, so it needs a little bit of work. I need to make it a little bit safer, a little bit easier to use, but it's really not bad. I thought I had my looting sword in here, but I guess I don't. I guess it's someplace else. I have so much stuff scattered around that I really need to get figured out and fixed. But let's head down here. I'm going to go show you guys the Guardian Farm and what we've done so far. Now, it's not finished. I plan on doing this pretty quick in the future because I want to get this all set up and going. It works pretty well. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Let's fast forward. This is our Guardian Farm, or we call it the research facility. So those of you who've been around for a little while, and those of you who are new, welcome to the research facility. Now it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. This place still needs a lot of work and a lot of TLC, but I gotta tell you, man, this is one of those projects that just drains you. So clearing all the water for all this, that killed it in the first place. I got it all finished, and then now coming back, I had to clear this giant hole, which we did in the stream the other night. And it's pretty awful, man. So I went ahead and I finished it all up. So we got this giant hole all the way down to the bottom. It looks like we got some guardians down there too. That's kind of weird. Let's go see real quick. So the idea with these guys, oh, I left a lot of stuff here too. The idea with this farm is they all spawn way up in the ceiling, and then they fall down here, they die, they drop their goods, and we reap the benefits. So before, you can see up there at the very top, if we look right there, that as far as I had dug down before, and in the center I had a bunch of water. Down here on the floor I had water in each corner that pushed them into kind of like a center trough, which they got poked by cactuses, and that's how they died, and that's how I collect all their things. But that just wasn't really doing it for me. It worked, but it was pretty slow, and I want to start using a lot of this stuff, so we're going to need a lot of it to use. And the easiest solution to this problem was to just go ahead and dig out the whole thing and let them spawn and fall to their death. And eventually, within like the next episode, or I hope, if I can get around to it, we're going to set up kind of a hopper minecart pickup station, so everything that falls and they drop gets picked up and then gets put into chest, so we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to go down there and collect all the stuff. It'll just come straight up here, and we may end up trying to path it into these rooms here, into the chest, and do some automatic sorting. I think would be cool. I'll have to dust off my redstone books a little bit to see if we can get that to work, but it might be a thing. But on top of this, I actually had to use a little bit of redstone also, so you can see over there we got a torch stack, and then on top of here we have a bunch of dispensers that drop water and fill the whole thing up, and this actually turns the whole farm on. So these guys should start dropping here in just a little bit. Let's see if we can take out some of these here, and then we can actually see them. So check it out, man. That's pretty cool. And I actually had to raise this guy up a little bit because we got down right underneath that layer is bedrock. So I didn't realize, but already right here we're on Y level 31. So even though it looks like we're outside and this is kind of built up, we are way low from clearing all this out with water. And so we actually had to raise the drop marker up so they have enough room to fall and actually kill themselves down there, because the problem I was having before is the fences were right here on this level here of the prismarine, dark prismarine bricks, and it wasn't enough to kill them. Some of them were dying, but some of them were living also, and it just wasn't working. So I had to replace all this. That is a pain in the butt, all those fence gates, but it's finally done and this thing is working. So just envision in your head that we're gonna have hopper minecarts running back and forth down here, picking up all the goods, throwing them into chests, and then automatically getting sorted, hopefully, if I can figure that all out. But that should be a thing. But this is what we spent a couple hours on the other night in the stream, just kind of getting some things done and getting prepared for future projects. So I would also like to mention, I probably should have mentioned this earlier in the video because I know a lot of people have been asking for it, but attached to this video down in the description there's going to be a link for a world download. So a lot of you guys have been asking for a world download for quite some time now, and there's a lot of stuff. I kind of have to, I just got over it, man. Really, I just got over it because I wanted to clean it all up for you guys and get it really ready so that you guys can just jump in, explore everything. Everything is where it needs to be, and we can kind of go from there. But this is my Minecraft world, and I am a messy person, so I have stuff all over the place. You guys are just gonna have to kind of go explore if you need something, and I've got chests and junk just everywhere. I wanted to get it all put away for you guys and ready to go for the world download, and that's why it took so long, but I just gave up. So world download for you guys to be able to go get and check out. Hopefully you guys enjoy the world. Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay in my world, and yeah, should be fun. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the world if you download it and explore it. Go check out all the awesome builds, and yeah, just enjoy, man. This is really cool. So it's very fun for me to be able to share this world for you, and I'm sorry I haven't had a world download sooner. I was kind of had some bigger plans that I wanted to do, but I think we're gonna have to wait for like maybe the 200 episode mark. I think we could probably do it before then, but we'll have to see. But I'm going to end today's episode right here. It is so good to be back. I'm going to have to kind of ease my voice into this whole talking thing again because on top of being sick and talking, I haven't talked like this long by myself in a long time. So my voice is getting kind of scratchy. So we're going to call it here. Go download the world download. Download the world download. Enjoy it. And have some fun with it. Let me know what you think of the whole thing. Follow me on Twitter at ThatDudeChaos, and also go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ThatDudeChaos. I'm getting confused with all my links now. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing some streaming over there. So make sure you follow me. That way you know when I go live, and follow me on Twitter because I always post when I'm starting to stream. That way you can kind of catch it on there, and then you can say, "Oh, hey, let's go over. Let's go hang out." But yeah, so anyways, guys, it is so good to be back. Excuse my rusty commentating skills, and I will see you guys in the next episode, alright? Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time, alright? Thanks for watching. Peace.